You started the beat.
Go
You started
ahead,
the
Meech.
thing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I ain't got no raps. Hey. Yeah. Here we go. Yo, the show. Did it stop?
Mm-mm.
Did the recording stop? It said it stopped. I'm sorry. I fucked it up.
Nah,
That's
it's going.
what?
Oh, go ahead, miss.
Yo! What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's happening? Hey, I thought we had the beat going, but it's over with. That's fine. That's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the main event. We've got the big cat, the biggest of them all, Rasheem Reedy.
Yeah, that man
And
big.
in the other corner, we've got the biggest of Meech. We're not even talking about Rick Ross. We're talking about the biggest of Meeches,
Oh,
Dimitri Lane. And of course, we got the kid, the cowboy, the body, the vision himself. We got the kid Jay in the building. And you know what, Mitch? I brought something special. The United States Championship with me.
you got the United States. Wow. Hold on. That ain't the real one.
The U.S. champ.
That ain't the real one.
This is the old one. It's the old one. It's the old one.
Nah, you need the older one. The older one.
No, but no. This is not the old one, but this is the not the newest, but the second oldest. This is it. The U.S. Championship with the black outline. I got that with me.
But hold
You know
on,
what I'm saying?
hold on, Jay. I got something for y'all.
What you
30 for
got, big
30 the
dog?
third, I got 30, so now we just wait till the buzzer hit. You can see what I'm saying and buffering. If my G start to lean, ain't no touching this. Cause Columbus with all that you want. Cause that's how they taught me to discover. Man, I've been with these nothing new. Whenever I'm clubbing, they coming too. I got dots in
Ooh,
I
I got
never
this.
synthesis. You got something to say, I got something too. I don't like to get wrapped in.
As my co-host
That
had
was
said,
tough.
we are live,
That was
baby.
tough.
We are live. We are here. It is your boy, Big Sheem, having some trouble
But
issues, camera issues right now.
where is the big cat?
But we about to get back in there in a second. We got Meech, we got Jay. It is the main event. Make
Yes,
sure
sir.
you are tapped in with us. Make sure you like, you subscribe. Make sure you tell a
Make
friend,
sure
tell a
you
friend
get with us.
about I'm Not
Get with us. Don't miss
Cappin
us.
podcast.
Because we ain't. Yes,
make sure you
get with us.
guys
Don't miss us.
tell everybody. Tell everybody. Tell
Mm-hmm.
everybody about us.
Everybody that you know, everybody that you don't know, go make a friend and then tell them too.
Tell your mama. Tell your daddy. Tell your bald-headed granny. Tell the deacon at your church.
And also tell them that Jay is the U.S. champion. Make sure you tell them that too.
Until he
I'll
gets
be holding this for
dethroned
the
by
remainder of the
one of
show.
the big dudes. Until he gets
I'm a
dethroned.
baby face, not a heel. I'm a baby
Uh,
face. They'll keep me for a while. Yes.
Nah. They'll have a pretty good mix of boos and cheers for you. I think if anybody is a heel,
I'm
it's
a
Cap.
black.
It's Cap.
I'm
Go.
But check
I'm a
this out.
black U.S. champ, so I won't have it for long.
That is crazy. We had a Royal Rumble.
I'm just saying.
We had a Rumble.
We did.
Yes.
We did.
I'm disappointed. I know you guys are disappointed. But in the words of Trick Williams, let's talk about it. Jay, Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble. What is your thoughts? What's your opinions, man?
So let me take this belt off first off. I'm not mad at Roman winning. I'm not mad at that. It's easy. It's for scheduling wise, it's easy. You can do it. You can make a WrestleMania event out of it. It's cool. It's fine. My problem is, you mean to tell me you have all of your next up superstars that are not 40 years old in the first 9 people. Obafemi is the future of this country. Damn Braun Breaker. Obafemi. And you have him first. First. Number 1. Lord have mercy. You boys was watching it with me. I crashed out when I saw that. I was done with it when I saw that, and I saw Braun Breaker come out at 2. My favorite wrestler, Javon Evans, came out at 9. I hated that because why is he out there at 9? That boy is bouncy. He's electric. I hated every part of the men's Royal Rumble for sure because it just there was no story to it. There was no structure. It was literally let me pull some shit out of a hat and you guys go and hopefully it works out. There was never any part of it that they thought that we need to build something out of this. We need to make a story out of it. We can bring someone back. None of that happened. The only thing that happened was let's just go out there and put some shit together and throw some shit at the wall and hope it sticks. And I hated all of it. Because why? You know? Meech, I know you had this similar thoughts on it as I did, but
first of all, I'm ticked because you mean to tell me, number 1, we are rewarding part-time wrestlers again. We're not investing in the future, but we're rewarding part-time wrestlers. Roman has not been full-time, in my opinion, since he came back from his leukemia thing and during COVID when he was with Paul Heyman. He has not been full-time.
Since 2019.
This man, you mean to tell me he's maybe had 2 appearances? He ain't cut no promo. He ain't showed up on Monday Night Raw, SmackDown like that to branch himself, to let everybody know truly that this so-called OTC is back. And then you have him win the Royal Rumble? Well, there's so many other people deserve it. He doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. He was already champ for over 1,000-something days. And we're not even going to act like his reign was like that because he rarely even won clean. He maybe had 1 or 2 matches, I think just 1, that was clean with no help. And this is the guy that is supposed to be the face of the WWE still. We're not investing to any future superstar. We're not investing in like somebody like Trick Williams, who I believe should have won it, in my opinion. I don't care how new he is. If you need to set the future of the WWE, you need to have the future as the face. And everybody can see that Trick got it. And he didn't even get close to winning. But so we're back. OTC, so we can acknowledge him. I don't acknowledge nothing about that dude. He didn't deserve it.
Battle of the 40-year-olds for WrestleMania 40 something. It's 40, 42, 43. And if you ain't 43, then damn it, I guess you can't fight. That's how I see it. That's all I see it, bro. Yes, if you ain't 43 plus, you can't fight.
We got a comment that says Roman's the GOAT. Another comment that says bring the bloodline back.
No. Why?
Hell no.
That was the worst
never. We will never do that.
Roman is the man.
He hasn't won clean. How is he the man?
Probably because they want to be Samoan and they ain't.
Cena, just like I used to get on my case about Cena and his moves. What does Roman have? He has a weak old
He has this.
That he doesn't even connect with. Roman looks like Aquaman. He has a spear.
No, he doesn't, because Jason Momoa is better than him. Jason Momoa is better than him. He cannot be Aquaman.
Breaker has a better spear. Jey Uso has a better spear than Roman. And this
Your
is
average
supposed to be
NFL linebacker has a better spear. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Ray Lewis.
Let me ask y'all this, right? And Meech, I'm going to start off with you. Who did you actually want to win?
Trick. Whoop that Trick. I think Trick deserved it. I wanted to finally see a young superstar conquer to show the future of the WWE. Winning the Royal Rumble, and I also wanted to see one of us. I can't think of the last time there was a black champion outside of what you think about Jey Uso. He ain't fully black. Who actually?
None of them are. They're
Carmella.
Samoan. They're Samoan. They're
Okay,
Samoan.
okay. So
they're
one of
not
us.
actual black.
One of us.
They're
I
black
don't
people that can
remember-
swim.
Jesus, Jay.
They are. That's what Samoan, Dominican, Puerto Rican. They're black people that can swim. That's all they are. And speak Spanish. That's all they are. We're just gonna call it how I see it.
I definitely wanted Trick to win. I'm not gonna lie, I thought maybe they would give it to Lesnar since he's at the end of his career. Since apparently WWE is rewarding superstars that's close to the end. You know, like I thought maybe he could get a good stick in because if I'm being honest, even though I'm a Brock fan and he's still the beast, Brock hasn't been big, like, and what he needs to be as a superstar in 5-6 years, if not more than that. And so you're talking about the Beast Incarnate who defeated Undertaker's streak, who has John Cena's number, who has built everybody on Suplex City. You would think that the Beast would come back and do something, but no, he gets eliminated in an entrance to Jey Uso's match. I mean, Jey Uso's entrance. So, but no, I definitely wanted Trick Williams, but of course, Triple H ruined it for me again.
Paul.
Yeah, we
Oh,
do have
Paul,
Carmelo.
Paul,
we
sorry,
still haven't
Paul.
seen Carmelo since
What,
Carmelo
SummerSlam
ain't even in the
2021,
WWE.
maybe?
He ain't even in the WWE no more. I'm convinced.
What about Montez Ford? Bring him back.
Jay, who did you want to win?
So there's two people that I wanted to win. Number one, my favorite wrestler. That boy is bouncy. I wanted Javon Evans to find a way at 6'4", 190 pounds to find a way. Especially when all of his game as a wrestler is on the top rope and being athletic and being that guy that goes the extra mile. Him winning from playing around at the top of the ring, that's legendary because, as we know, the Royal Rumble, over the top rope, 2 feet on the ground, that's it. You're out. So him winning at that level would have been crazy. The other person I had in mind was, damn it, what everybody's saying, L.A. Knight. Yeah. Because, damn it, at this point, why is he on the payroll? Why do we have LA Knight on the payroll? What the hell is he there for? To lose every week? Every week. You tell me everybody's saying it. And he going to lose and get his ass whooped. And I'm tired of it. All the best. When you see this, I'm tired of it.
Oh my God.
Let LA Knight win something. Something. What it is, but something that irks me to my very core. I would have that if I had to go practice. Thank you, LA Knight.
What is happening?
Lord, he gave me the 30-minute applause. My time is up. I don't know.
I definitely think LA Knight would have been good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna say it, even though Trick's my favorite wrestler right now, I think they could have gave it to Oba. He could have definitely they could have just let him crash the whole party and set him up.
Yeah.
We had a
Especially
chat
if you're gonna
here.
call him the Conqueror.
We had a chat. Someone asked, will there ever be a modern day DX? Not under this era, no.
First
of all, they're not
unless because the only DX they can make would be Oba, Javon, and Trick, and they will never let that happen.
Never. Not no.
They won't
people.
say suck it, but they'll say something with the word nigga involved.
He said
Let's say something with the word
this
nigga.
one is funny. This one said LA Knight is another Mr. Kennedy. That is tough. That is tough.
Maybe worse.
He is. God,
Maybe
he is.
worse than Mr. Kennedy.
Yeah, because Mr. Kennedy was never a security guard first. He wasn't a security guard first.
Never.
LA Knight was just security guard, backup, ass.
He at least had his
every Monday
hype too, you know.
I will say, before I ask you guys, my two standouts was Javon Evans. He looked great in there.
The Iron Man.
On the women's side, what's homegirl's name, Jay? Soul Reaper, whatever her name is. We got the little
Soul Ruka. Should he have a contract today?
She was great.
She performed her ass off. She should have a contract today. Today. If there was somebody that you should give a contract to, it was Soul Ruka. Because it was athletic, it was physical, it was everything you needed. And you notice you never saw her take that break in the corner, you know what I'm saying, to get her breath. You didn't see that. You saw athleticism and tenacity the whole time. And that's what you want to see if you're at the live event, you know?
Jay, you got any other standouts for you for the women's or men?
For the women's, well, I didn't have a standout. This is just a personal thing. Why in the hell did we have Alexa Bliss and Charlotte be first and second? Why? Oh, we had them team up and they faked the move and then sat on top of the shoulders and waiting on the third person. And then they did not even eliminate the third person. That damn tag team. It didn't make any sense. Yeah, they should have eliminated each other. That would have been more TV. That would have been better TV to me. And maybe I don't need to be running TV because clearly I don't know shit and Paul knows all.
We talking about the
Because I sat there and watched it and I was upset. Yeah. They sat there and Alexa Bliss sat on Charlotte's shoulders, and they sat there as a tag team ultimately for Alexa Bliss to be eliminated by Charlotte. Ooh, I didn't see that coming. I didn't see you breaking up the tag team division, Paul. You got me on that one. I never saw it coming. I didn't.
Just overall, the men's and the women's.
Men's and the women's. Who do you have as your standouts?
Standouts. I forgot her name, but she's with. I think is it Trick or
Last Legend?
Yes,
Last Legend.
Listen, I think she got it. I think she carried herself well in the ring. She has an ick about her to where like, and it's not a bad ick. It's like she has a demanding presence in the ring.
I call it an it factor.
Yeah,
I say
she just had
ick. I say it factor. Yeah.
If Triple H wanted to make me happy, I think that would have been making her win the Royal Rumble. For the women.
You're a fan, so he doesn't.
Well, and we're black, you know, so it gonna work. But
not even hey, Meech, not even in our month can we win. Not even in our month.
Now, what stood out to me was actually a very bad standout, and that was how quickly Rusev got eliminated. You brought this man back to WWE for what? You brought him back for what? He had a big pop coming back. Everybody loved him just for him to be just as bad as he was back in 2014, 2015, 2016. And here we are 10 years later, and he's doing the exact same thing. Like dude came in, maybe he had 10 seconds and got eliminated. So that was another good not good standout, bad standout. And then like I said earlier, you know, Brock Lesnar getting eliminated the way he did, the Beast, and then he gets eliminated by Cody and LA Knight during an entrance. But I guess that's the new version of WWE for you. Actually, you know what? What did stand out with that? Actually, not. Yeah, we're gonna wait for the next question. I have something else to say. Sheem.
Well, like I said, I had Javon. And so damn, what's that girl name again?
Saruka.
Sol Ruka. Sol
Yeah.
Ruka.
I definitely agree.
Also,
Someone over here trolling, talking about where is Speed El Grande.
Nah,
Live
but
Warrior.
never El Grande.
I really
we
I
don't
don't
hate
want
El
Speed.
Grande Americano.
I don't like
Give me
Americano.
the OG one and we'll talk. I hate that guy.
Yeah.
Liv.
No
She,
one's even
I don't
talking
like her
about it.
parent thing.
No one's talking, but Soul's thing move, Soul Ruka, is called the Soul Snatcher, and that's insane. That's some crazy work. That's almost John McMahon level work. It's called the Soul
Oh,
Snatcher, and she hit it 3 times. You know why?
so
Because
she is,
Michael Cole kept calling it out.
huh? So she is a soul
He
snatcher.
did.
Huh?
So let me ask y'all this.
Apparently so.
The overall pay-per-view to me was a very disappointment, but it's been everything else with Triple H's booking. I would give it a 5 out of 10 if I'm being nice, but I really didn't understand the rest of the card. CM Punk wasn't fighting. Braun Breaker got eliminated in 2 seconds. Another masked person.
By someone that had nothing to do with him.
Like, I hate those angles. I don't really understand the women's division at all. That was probably the worst Royal Rumble, considering they had a great War Games match, but the Royal Rumble was just terrible for them. The women's Intercontinental and US was in the Royal Rumble. We haven't seen them defend their title ever on a pay-per-view.
And the NXT champion.
NXT champ too. Carmelo
AEW
Hayes.
champion was also in it.
If we can get
AEW #1 contender.
If we can get a missing person alert for Carmelo Hayes, the Street Profits, they weren't. I don't understand Zack Ryder coming back and Rusev. They just throw people in.
I'd have rather seen Dolph Ziggler.
And then
I'd have rather seen Dolph Ziggler.
My main thing, we don't get in this later. Why was Gunther number 30? Like,
oh my Lord!
If he would have won, we wouldn't be doing no more podcasts. There would be nothing else to talk about.
If he would have won, I wouldn't be watching no more TV because I'd have broke that shit. Because are you kidding me? So he gotta kill one of fan favorite one. AJ Styles is somebody who every fan of WWE just likes. The phenomenal one. He's just a guy you like. You get behind him. And me, as a Georgia native, we get behind AJ. And you kill his career. And then you're in the fucking Rumble? Come on. I ain't even mean to say that like that. No, are you kidding me? Oh, are you kidding me? Hell, we might as well let Paul Heyman run this. At this point, that's the only Paul I trust. I trust Chris Paul
we tried
more
that,
than Paul
remember?
Levesque.
And then we tried that already.
Well, I trust Chris Paul more than I trust Paul Levesque. And Chris Paul can't even win a finals. He can't even win a playoff game. And I trust Chris Paul more. It's the only Paul I trust. Paul from the Bible, maybe. But never Paul Levesque.
Nah. Oh man, it's true. Listen, I'm just at a loss for words overall. I just wish this was better. Paul is truly showing us that he really doesn't care about fans. Us mean nothing.
Cares about money. Cares about money.
Both matches. I think the match of the night, honestly, in my opinion, was AJ Styles versus Gunther, and that was because of AJ. It wasn't because of Gunther at all, in my opinion. You made him look dominant, which is, I guess, cool, but AJ carried everything. And just to look at those empty seats, it's like, what? Like, this is supposed to be the Royal Rumble. The stage was dope. You would have thought that it'd be packed. And if I'm not mistaken, They built that stadium just for that match.
Yep.
Now they're probably going to keep that stadium, but it
in,
took about 2 weeks.
in 32 days. No, they took it apart before they took it. They started taking it apart before Monday Night Raw. Started taking it
And
apart that Sunday.
what's actually sad, SmackDown was more packed than the Royal Rumble. Friday night SmackDown was packed out more than the Royal Rumble.
Which has the worst views. Has the worst views of all of WWE. Yeah.
And then all of us fans in America was just like, bro, you could have came to Dallas. You could have went to Tennessee somewhere in Bridgestone Arena. You could have went to Atlanta.
I could have watched
Arkansas.
I could have watched Paw Patrol if I was going to want to watch fictional stuff that I didn't believe.
That's
Not
wild.
Paw Patrol.
At
That's
least,
crazy.
at least that Rumble is gonna bumble, and not the Rumble I saw.
So let me ask y'all this before we jump into the next topic. What would you scale on a 1 through 10? The Royal Rumble.
Jay, I'll let you go first.
4.
That's fair.
4.
Meech?
Out of 10 or a letter grade?
Out of 10.
Out of 10. Out of 10.
A solid 3.27. No.
It's more than
It was below average. Below average. Booking terrible. You mean to tell me it's the real Royal Rumble and we only get 4 or 5 matches? And
yeah, I was before I talk about the Gunther and AJ, I don't understand the pay-per-view setup anymore. Like, am I missing something that every champion doesn't defend anything? You don't see.
You viewed, but you didn't pay. There you go. You viewed, but you didn't pay. There you go. Riyadh paid. Saudi paid. You just viewed. That's the answer right there.
But my whole thing, right? Say, obviously you got the TKO thing, right? But what sense would it make not having, like, no shade to Drew McIntyre, because I think he's the best heel in the company. Why is CM Punk not wrestling? Like, I don't understand. Like, that's your baby face is not even wrestling. I don't understand.
He's a golden goose.
In like to me, WWE's became like boxing. Like, you got one main event per pay-per-view, and then it's a whole bunch of undercards you don't want to see because they done fought 10 times on the same freaking week.
In the week, yeah.
And it's like, I'm just having a hard time understanding where's the follow-up, and it's all nothing but this promos. Every time he says that word special, or this is one you ain't gonna want to miss, only thing that we get is another guy in the freaking hoodie that we know is Seth Rollins, and who else, like
Theory.
That's the job I would love to have if I was Seth Rollins. I'm
gonna ask you this,
people in the face and walk away.
Meech, you just said the Austin Theory thing, right? Which I could completely see because this is Paul we're talking about. Who wants to see who wants to see Theory versus Braun Breaker?
Nobody.
Like, we're teasing the whole thing. Like, if we're gonna tease it, like,
I don't even want to.
I don't understand.
I want to see Austin Theory wrestle.
Like, you built Braun Breaker, and then the division all gets. They don't like just leave the Rumble or do something crazy. They just all get eliminated one by one.
Even the Judgment Day fought back harder in the women's Rumble. Like, I mean, at least they teamed up.
I don't understand. But let me ask you this, Jay. I know we talked about AJ Styles, and obviously he's done in the WWE. I don't understand this whole narrative they're pushing with Gunther, because the whole thing is, who does he fight at Mania at this point? He's not in the main event card, but he's supposed to be your top bad guy who ends everyone's career. But he's not even in a main picture. And then you
He's probably going to fight Brock.
Knock him off. But if he fights Brock,
he's going to fight Brock.
Then what is Oba doing?
Here's why. No, but here's why. Here's why I say he fights Brock. I understand the Oba Femi angle, but Paul, and if I'm getting into the mind of Paul and taking myself away from being a fan, right? Because as a fan, obviously I want to see the best product. But if I'm just taking the money, you can buy out of Brock's contract because Brock's daughter, and this is a true fact, Brock's daughter is going to, she's doing the field events at Colorado State. So obviously, as a father, you're gonna want to go watch that, right? Your kid's playing D1 at Division I sport. You're gonna want to go see that. You can kill Brock in the WWE at what? He's about to be 50 years old. You can kill him right now with the career killer. And now Brock gets to go watch. He doesn't have to have a gimmick. He doesn't have anything. He goes and watches his daughter do Division I college sports.
Yo.
So there you go.
Yo.
What?
And I'm just
no.
What happened?
I'm not finna say this comment, but yo, that was wild.
What was it? Wild. I can't see it. What?
Well, you gotta say it now.
I'm not finna say it.
Unless it's gonna get us canceled.
You gotta say it.
Well, it's probably gonna get us in trouble, but
oh Jesus.
I'm married. Is it gonna get? And
do you not see it?
Tell me later. No.
No, let me go look and see what they gonna say.
That was.
I went and looked. That's what I said. What did it say?
I'm not finna repeat that. Meech, what's your?
I gotta know later on. Tell me later. Tell me later on.
Meech, yo.
What do you say? Wait, why can't I? Yo,
just go.
No, wait, guys, hold on.
Just go on the.
I can't see it.
Oh, my Lord.
I can't see it. Just text it to me. Text it to me. Text it to me.
Yo.
Because what? Everyone's weak and I don't know what's going on.
Jay, I'm about to text it to you. Oh my God, this is bad.
Okay, someone text it to me because I gotta know.
I'm texting it to you. I'm texting it to you right now. Oh,
because
just read it.
I feel like it's about me.
It's not about you.
No, it's not about you.
That was wild.
Just look at your
phone. Meech, so where do you think they go from here with Gunther?
I say Gunther's probably going to retire the rest of the greats that came out in 2002. So, of course, Brock Lesnar. And then other favorite superstars that we have that may be on the end of their career. For example, Seth Rollins. I don't know if y'all have watched the new show that sadly exposes all the secrets of WWE, but Seth Rollins doesn't plan on being in the WWE too much longer, nor does Cody Rhodes. So I could definitely see Gunther retiring everybody's favorites, every legend, and then making him champ, which is going to be terrible because, in my opinion, he just doesn't make a good champion. I do think that Paul is going to forcefully make him the future of the WWE, but Gunther's 38, 39?
I didn't get it. I didn't get it that you sent me. I'm sorry. I didn't.
You didn't miss anything. Go ahead, Meech.
You took a picture of it, but I missed it. You gotta take a picture of the comment if you're gonna send it to me and get it.
But nah, I mean that's what I'm saying. I think Gunther's the future of the WWE. Not saying that we want to see that mess, but Triple H is.
No one does.
I'm sorry. Gunther is Paul's right hand man, kind of like what Cena was to Vince. So that's what I can see Saturday.
I mean, if you're gonna send it to me, you gotta take a picture of that.
I did.
I think I know which one you're talking about. No, you took a picture of the comments, and I couldn't see the comments.
It's in the comments.
Is it the top one?
No, it's in the comments.
Well, none of these are bad.
Well, if you don't think it's bad, then you've missed it. But it's never mind.
But yes, this is probably.
Was it Carmella doing? Was it Carmella Hayes?
No,
doing the dark matches.
Anyway.
No.
So, Roman 1. I know you are not excited at all.
Heck no.
Why are we getting a Roman push?
I don't know.
And do you
Oh,
think?
yo, no, wait a minute. I just saw it.
You think he's gonna actually do this by himself, or this still be another?
No.
bloodline?
Roman, his gimmick has never been to do it by himself. He's not strong enough, and he doesn't have the character enough to do it by himself. When he came back in 2020, 2021, he had Paul Heyman, and then he built this dynasty of family to where everybody, is apparently under him and all that stuff. And so one thing I don't think y'all remember in one of his recent promos, he kept mentioning family. Family is always going to have his back. And
the last one? The last one.
When he's the so-called head of the table. So you're going to see Jay come out there, try to help Jimmy, maybe even Sammy. The WWE's running out of options.
I was just about to say.
Even though I don't like, right. Even though I don't like Roman personally, they're going to make him still the face because I don't think they're ready to push this younger talent to carry this company. And so when you look at Roman, he doesn't really get dubs on his own. His last WrestleMania match was against Cody, but who came out? Solo. Who else was at his aid? Jimmy. Who also came? The most electrifying man of all sports entertainment, The Rock. Roman, has always had help. Even in the major championships that he won, for example, SummerSlam 2021 against Brock Lesnar. His family had to come out and jump Brock at the end. And Roman was up there getting hyped, acting like they were doing something when he got put through a table and the table flipped over. Like, no. So that's what I see. I don't see him winning on his own. Somebody's going to help him. And we're just going to see trash Roman again. 2.0.
Breaker got in trouble. What did Breaker do? I think that stuff is a work. I don't think Breaker got in trouble. They pushing Sammy. They better not push Sami Zayn. That's my favorite wrestler.
I wouldn't mind seeing Sammy because I think
y'all talking about Sammy's music.
Hold on, y'all talking about LA Knight
right,
not winning anything. Sammy hasn't won anything.
Oh, let's go.
I'm gonna be honest. Sammy is like the white Kofi Kingston.
Sammy's music.
That is
no, Meech, I'm with you. If you don't like Sami Zayn's music, his old music, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. You're not a human being. If you don't dead silent, let's go. Let's go. If that doesn't get you hyped, we're not ever gonna be friends. There's no way. It's electric. It gets you fired up. Even though Sami Zayn is gonna go out there. Listen. Even though Sami Zayn is gonna go out there and give you a C+ performance, the music make you believe that he's finna win. It makes you believe. It makes you believe. And if nothing else, it makes you believe. Sami Zayn's music up there in the rafters for me.
Sammy needs to cut his hair and turn heel and go back to the NXT Sammy that he was when he was actually something.
What you want him? But you want him to go Peaky Blinders again?
Nah,
Peaky Blinders
needs to look better. He looks like, what's it called? What did they used to call back when we were kids?
Daniel Bryan. He looks like Daniel Bryan. He looks like Daniel Bryan.
No, he looks like a hobo. That's what it is. Sammy looks like a hobo. Like
he looks. I don't know. He looks like Daniel Bryan.
Oh
no, Meech. Use your WWE mind. He looks like Daniel Bryan with red hair. And you remember what everyone was saying then?
Fear the beard.
Yes.
Lord, I
didn't see the comment, and that was crazy.
No. Switching over to the females. What is going on in the Divas division? And also, even though I already told you I don't think AJ Lee is actually coming back to do anything, but what are y'all thoughts on the current state of the women's division, Jay?
So I think the current state of the women's division is it's a twofold thing, right? Number one, it is in turmoil. You have no singles champions. But in that same token, and the flip side of that coin, it's the best it's ever been because you have a great tag team division in the Divas world, right? The tag team division, obviously, you have the tag team champs, Rhea and Io. And those are my two favorite. They're electric in the ring. They can get on, well, Rhea can get on the mic. Io, that Duolingo still got to work out. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have electric tag teams in the women's division. But at the same time, you don't have any women's singles. Like, you can keep pushing Raquel, but we all know that at this point, Raquel can't beat Stephanie Vaquer. You don't have a singles, and I know they're gonna push Liv at the Royal Rumble, and now you're gonna kill Stephanie Vaquer. And Stephanie, to me, Stephanie Vaquer is the only women's singles person in the division that you can have stood up to be something. You know what I'm saying? So the way they did the women's division with everyone tag teaming, everyone teaming up, it's just not going to work because Liv, let's say you do push it and Liv goes over and Liv becomes the WWE champion or the women's division champion, right? So now you have Raquel and Perez as the tag team from the Judgment Day. You still have Rio. You still have Bailey and Valkyria. You still have the Kabuki Warriors, and you still have Charlotte,
That's not a bad thought.
Alexa.
Someone said a 4 female horsemen, but I mean they already ran that angle already. It's just I don't think they.
They already did that with the Judgment Day. The only thing is they're pushing.
Well, they actually had the 4 female horsemen
saying.
with Bailey, Sasha Banks, Charlotte, and Becky.
Was it Becky? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. You can't push that's what I'm saying. They literally set the female division up for if you're a single, you're gonna be the champ forever. No matter where you go over or under, you're gonna be the champ forever because the rest of the division, the rest of the entire female division is tag team. And they're not gonna do a double champ. They're not. Because no one's gonna. Because let's be real. At that point, let's say for shits and giggles, you let Bailey or Lyra Valkyria go up for champ, and they win it. No one's gonna care about the other one. One of them, Lyra was the IC title holder. Cool. Bailey is Bailey, but you're not going to. It's too muddy in the waters. You see what I'm saying? So the individual champ, if it's going to be Liv, it's going to be Stephanie at WrestleMania, you're going to leave it at that and let the rest of the division keep rolling as tag teams.
Well, see, the issue I think, I'm going to let Meech chime in before we get off of here, is I think they have the single talent. It's just they keep bunching everyone together. Like, everyone, they don't run the right angles. I don't think everyone needs, like, there's 30 freaking faces and there are no heels in the women's division. Like, Rhea was at her peak when she was a heel. Charlotte is a heel. Some people need to be heels. Becky can't be the only heel of the whole freaking division. And they need to separate it because you got you have the 2 women's belts. Like, if you're going to make someone small like Stephanie, even like have her, Liv, all the smaller girls fight each other. And then with Jade and your Rhea's, your Charlotte, like have them, like that's how I would separate it. I think they got more talent than the men's division. They just don't set it up correctly. But Meech, what's your thoughts before we switch to another topic?
To be honest, I really just don't know if Triple H is confident in this women's division because I feel like they're trying to push this new talent, but just the new talent, like they just don't have gimmicks, they don't have promos yet, they have great move sets, and then it's like, okay, who can I really make the face of this department of wrestling? And also, and just in my opinion, what I'm seeing is that instead of pushing new talent, we're trying to make up for all the talent that used to be new, and now that it's old, and we're trying to give a chance. For example, Liv Morgan. Like, Liv Morgan is just not, she's always been dope, but like she's just now like finally reaching her peak in wrestling. But this is after 5 or 6 years of not being pushed. So it's like, now let me go ahead and make up for certain superstars to make them great now instead of pushing this new talent. So it's like, okay, well, who has been on the roster for a while that hasn't been a face, and let's just give it a shot. This is kind of like the period where, like, after Stone Cold left, after Brock left, after Rock left, someone was trying to see who's gonna step up. Who's going to step up and be the man? Who's going to step up and be the woman? I think this is what's going on in the women's division. No one knows who's going to step up. So we're going to go ahead and push old talent like Becky, like Charlotte still, even Liv. I mean, well, Liv's not even old. Liv is maybe our age, 28, but she's been in the WWE since she was 22. And she's just now getting a push. And I think they're really just trying to make up.
I don't know why to me, Tiffany's the best wrestler, got the look, and they just don't gimmick her right. I don't like her as a good guy. Like, some people just ain't meant to be a face. Like,
they're not.
To your point, though, I can think of, and like, obviously, the EST, right? You could push Bianca to be a heel. I think what happened, and
should be the.
She's hurt. She got a finger injury.
No, she is still hurt. She was supposed to come back at the Rumble, but she was still hurt. But the other person, Cap, that I think that we're looking for the heel in the women's division besides Becky, and it just happens with with the women's division, things like this happen. Naomi was the perfect heel for the women's division.
Yes.
But obviously, Naomi, and obviously from the podcast, I can say that from the podcast, from I'm Not Cappin, we're wishing her the best with her newborn child. I think it's newborn. If not, we're wishing her all the best with her pregnancy and all the things. But with Naomi winning the belt, before 75 Carat got the belt, Naomi winning it and relinquishing it, Naomi was the perfect heel. She was the perfect heel. They did it at Elimination Chamber. They made it so that she was not a part of the group with her, Jade, and Bianca. And Naomi was the heel. And she was electric with it. She was rocking on the mic. She was rocking in the ring. And she was doing everything that it took to be a perfect heel champion. And then, obviously, we're all human beings. Things happen. You are blessed with a family and having a child and all that. And so the women's division wayward after that because they did not plan for that. And that's why I think, even though, like you said, Cap, the women's division has way more talent than the men's. It does.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
But when you add in the humane factor to it, the human instinct and the human thought to reproduce and all those things, when you add that in, your writers are not thinking about that. They're not thinking that can happen. And if I'm writing the script for the women's division, I have a champion and I have a runner-up and I have a third person. Why? In case life happens. Outside of the WWE, in real life, you are having a family, having a child, having whatever, adopting, whatever may have you. I have someone to put in that seat that's ready to go. And Paul didn't.
Does he ever have an
So
answer?
Stephanie got
No.
and now we're bringing Liv and we're bringing whoever the hell else. Why? Because I didn't think my champion would get pregnant, and that's Paul being an idiot of a human.
So let me ask y'all this. These probably one of the two most hated superstars in all WWE. This is Sheem's hot take here. I don't understand the Jey Uso hate. I really don't. Like, I don't think no one would have. If I would have told you, Meech, 4 years ago that Jey Uso will be separate from the Usos and be his own thing, you would have not believed it. Jay, you wouldn't have believed it. I don't understand why everyone hates him so much. Like, I've seen so much hate on the social media about, well, Jey Uso and that stupid entrance, and like, yo, that's stuff out of his control. Like, that's stuff he does, engagement with the fans. And everyone has these high expectations for him where it's like, guys, he wasn't supposed to be here. Let's be honest. Like, no one thought the Heat movement would still be live and popping by now. Like, they gave him back the tag team belts because he's so big and they need a title on him. But he's so bigger than Jimmy. It's no disrespect to Jimmy. But, like, he really separates himself out of everyone. Like, he is the most over babyface in the company, probably besides LA Knight. Like, I just don't understand why they hate him so much. And then my second one is, we mentioned LA Knight and then Meech with his favorite Brock Lesnar getting buried. I know we always go back to Paul, but Paul's just one person. What do you guys think really goes in the green room when they're making these decisions on these storylines? Do you think they're actually taking time? Or they're just like, oh, well, let me just put this person here with this. We'll figure out the rest, and we're just gonna give the fans whatever. Like, I don't understand. Like, Paul's
Me tell us you go first.
Okay.
What did y'all thought?
Well, let's address the Jey issue. I don't think people hate him because of his entrance. I think people hate him because he redoes his entrance and his music during the matches.
But that's
the
not
matches.
I know that's booking. Like,
so Paul is making him run it back in his matches.
In all honesty, like, you don't think if they were okay with that, he's the only person that does that. If they weren't okay with it,
but there has to be a certain point where, if in my opinion, if I'm Jay, I'm not doing that. My job is to perform. My job is to put on matches. Yes, have a dope entrance to set up your aura in WWE. But this is not the time to be trying to have extra fun and run back your entrance because now somebody has the extra sell for you while you're too busy trying to get the crowd back involved. Like, one little super kick is taking 3 minutes to get up because you go back onto the top of the cage and get involved with the whole crowd again and try to get the crowd lit again. Personally, for me, I wouldn't do that. That's what I don't hate Jay. I love Jay. But I think this is what you should not do as a wrestler. You got to keep making the match hot. Make it hot in your movements. Make it hot in your moves and your repertoire of wrestling stuff. But don't bring back your entrance music during the match, because now we done heard it 3 times at the beginning and when you're coming down the entrance, going down the ramp for your entrance, during the match, and if you win after the match. Another thing with Jay too. Jay, we've been seeing the same shtick for so long. Ever since he said, I don't give the damn what the tribal chief says back in 2021, 2022. Excuse my language. I wasn't supposed to cuss. Outside of that, bro, he has this aura of standing up for himself, but we've been waiting on heel Jay for a long time. But he got wronged after winning the... I mean, that could be booking, but also you have to understand some of these wrestlers, as what we've seen on Netflix, they have a say on what they want with their career.
But I think
Cena was okay with tapping out.
I think he won't.
But Cena was okay with tapping out, though. He was
Yeah, but
okay with the
Can
story.
I,
Cena and Jey Uso are on two
So
different.
you don't think Jay?
can I chime in
You don't
real
think
quick?
Jay has a say?
No.
Can I chime in real
Go
quick?
ahead, Jay.
So, from my infinite knowledge of being a WWE fan, number one, the Unreal, they acknowledge the first season, they acknowledged that they wanted to push Jay, and Paul Triple H Levesque was adamant and imploring to Jay that you're going to have to up your cardio, you're going to have to up everything that you can be, because you're going to have to not only carry what part of the show you have coming from your entrance and the energy that you bring and that you give to the fans, and then into the ring, and then we might ask you to run it back, right? So, to Cat's point, I don't fault Jay for that, because at some point there is what is being asked of you. You are still getting a paycheck as a WWE superstar. What is being asked of you is that. What I don't understand, and I love Jay, I do love Jay Uso, being Jay myself, spelled differently, but same kind of love.
Oh my god!
I do understand why that. I understand why the hate is there, because, like Meech said, you're supposed to be selling a product that this is a real fight. Obviously, WWE fans that are old enough that can afford Netflix understand with the real unreal, we know it's not real anymore, right? You've robbed us from our childhood. We get it. But you still have to sell that product. So that is not helping your brand sell the product with him doing it in the middle of the ring. I understand that. The other thing with Jey Uso is your storyline of the conflict doesn't make any sense. And I don't fault Jay for that. He's playing the part. The only thing we've seen from Jey Uso being him a single is winning the Royal Rumble, winning the heavyweight championship, and then losing within the next few seconds. What do I mean by all of that I just said? I know that there's not just Paul in that room booking. I get that Paul is just the face and we can blame Paul and it's easy. But if I'm just talking as a WWE fan, I'm imploring to the WWE writers, script writers, and all that, enough is enough. Because at a certain point, I don't care what age you are, it's not believable. It's not. We're not going to sit here and you tell me that Jey Uso can win the Royal Rumble, go win the heavyweight championship, and in a few seconds later lose it because of Money in the Bank. That is plausible. Money in the Bank can be cashed in. After that, he will be nothing more than a tag team guy who, if we're being honest, and as we've all seen on Monday Night Raw, they're only using Jay's music for the Usos tag team. Why? Because you know who's box office. It's not Jimmy. No disrespect to Jimmy, but you know who the guy is. It's Jey Uso. So the hate, I feel, is coming from the fans of Jey Uso as a single, hating him as a tag team, because you just gave me a guy that can replace Roman. You just gave me a guy that can replace CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, what's his name, Cody Rhodes. You just gave me a guy that can replace all of those people, and then you made him a tag. You made him needing his brother and needing guidance from Roman, who it wasn't even a part of WWE, because he was filming Street Fighter at the time. That's who you tell me was just holding the heavyweight championship belt?
But you know, also messed up that the
You know,
elephant in the room He's the only person that's beat Gunther in the last year.
Exactly. And you know what, Kat? And at that point, as WD, I will speak for all of WWE fans who are old enough to, like I said, pay for Monday Night Raw and watch it and understand Unreal and all that. You're not finna piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. You're not finna do it. He is a certified single, and you're going to paint him as a tag, but only play his music for the tag team? And then on top of that, you're going to double down and make Jimmy and the OTC Roman Reigns run it back? Stop. Come on, man. Like at some point,
Just to
you're
get
insulting
snapped in
my
the ring.
intelligence.
Just to get snapped in the
Yeah,
ring,
that's what I'm
too,
saying.
you know.
That's what I'm
after-
saying. You're at some point. That's what I'm saying. At some point, you are insulting my intelligence.
Here's another thing, because Sheem had mentioned Brock. This is very upsetting. This isn't me just being a fan, but it's not just a Brock fan, but just a fan in general. Let's wind things back 10, 12 years ago when we were teenagers. My junior year, if I'm not mistaken, in high school, Brock beat
You're older
the
than me. It
Undertaker.
wasn't mine. I was a sophomore.
Well, mine. Mine. So 2014 through 2015. Brock
Probably was in 8th
beat
grade. Oh,
the Undertaker streak. Whatever. Brock beat the Undertaker streak. WrestleMania 30. Next, he ends up going to WrestleMania 31. And then, WrestleMania 31, he's the champ. You know, but he's been this dominant nature for years. Like John Cena, who was the face of WWE, carrying WWE on his back. When he came back in 2012, even though he lost, you single-handedly beat the brakes off him by using UFC moves, busting his head open, and blood is gushing out of his head. And to the point that he had to sit out, I think, for a month or two because of how bad the beating was. You out here breaking arms, like you're showing your true dominance. And then now here we are 12 to 14 years later. It's like he's just a laughing stock. What ticks me off, WWE used to be respected. WWE used to be respected for the talent that they brought. If The Rock came back, you brought back a good Rock who could still wrestle. Like Rock, who hadn't wrestled in like 7 to 9 years, who teamed up with Cena against R-Truth and The Miz before they faced off at WrestleMania 28. That's that aura that we're talking about. Like, it used to mean something. But now you just bringing folk back just to bring them back, and they're not even doing anything. Let these people retire home if you're just going to bring them back just to try to keep the show relevant. But then it also shows how desperate the WWE is. You're going to bring certain superstars back just to try to put them over a little bit and not even do nothing. And then, bro, when have you seen Brock let two 205-pound dudes eliminate him? Maybe by Braun Strowman. Maybe Triple H. Maybe Undertaker.
You know who did eliminate him?
But Cody?
And?
Who? And LA Knight. Who has nothing going on in his career.
Yeah.
Them two. We're just seeing a very desperate side of WWE. WWE, in my opinion, is not respected anymore. And I would not be shocked within the next year or two that they become number 2 in watched wrestling shows.
To AEW and
They used to have
AEW
sold out
with
crowds,
Shannon, man.
22,000. Did y'all know that when CM Punk won the World Heavyweight Championship, that night after he won, they only had 6,000 people in the arena? They told everybody to come down and fill up the arena when it's supposed to see 22,000. So 16,000 didn't show up.
Meech, to your point, and I would normally be like, I don't want to disclose the WWE, but since they got Unreal, we're disclosing things. Monday Night Raw comes to Little Rock, Arkansas, where I'm at, in Simmons Bank Arena, which holds 15,000 people. They cut their prices from that 100 level, the upper, like not the upper bowl, but in the middle. They cut their prices like 54 to sit at the same level that Mysterio can touch your head if you got the Rey Mysterio mask. They cut it to $74. I'm not gonna lie to you, for $100 I can sit ringside. I won't. I won't. I'm not gonna lie to you, I won't. I'm not
Because what are we
gonna.
looking
I
at?
can easily afford $100 to sit ringside, but if I'm gonna sit ringside, then damn it, I need to see a title on the line. I need to see CM Punk. I need to see something that I didn't expect coming in to the match, and I won't do it. Even though I will go as a fan, but I'd be damned if I pay $100 to go see something I thought and I probably predicted the week before on this podcast.
That's why I missed staying up back then when Raw used to come on at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and we was up until 11:05 because that's when it ended. Like, we would watch the John Cena's and the Edges, Randy Orton. They may not defend their championship every night, every week, but they were fighting champions.
But it was a
No one wants to
championship
pay their
match.
money to sit. Facts. Like it just the type of match it was, just who they were. Like, no one wants to come to a show just to watch promos and y'all may throw some fifth. Actually wrestle.
Or
Drew actually wrestled.
or
CM Punk
Maxine
actually
Dupree
wrestled.
or Maxine Dupree. I don't want to watch Maxine Dupree sit there and shoot me an ankle lock promo. I'm not gonna do it.
And here's another thing: you can lose and not be buried. These superstars, it's like, that's why I don't like Roman Reigns, because he's not that good. He loses one time, automatically buried. He can't bounce himself back in a promo. He can't bounce himself back in the next week in another match. If he was to lose 3 straight, it's like, because you have to, like John Cena said when it came to Theory, you have to make the fans believe you. And personally, for me, I don't believe Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is hot because of Paul Levesque and his family. But if he was to lose these next 3 matches, you wouldn't even see him for a while, because now he has to make this grand entrance to come back to the WWE to try to show, hey, the OTC's back. Let me try to get a dub out of this. John Cena had so much on, and I'm almost done because I know we got to get on off here. He lost 7 or 8 years in a row. He came back and put over new talent for 7 to 8 years and was never buried. You know why? Because he put in the work. Because who he was, he could have lost this whole tour and still be John Cena. Will we be mad if he lost the whole tour? Absolutely. But he's John Cena. He's the GOAT for a reason. But we got superstars now who have to go to Paul, who have to go to creative to be put over to make themselves something, and they're not. We're entering a declining age of WWE.
They don't even sell the put. They don't even sell getting put over. That's the crazy part.
No,
you don't even believe it when they get put over.
No.
But hey, let me tell you.
You mean to tell me
it. I'm not capping. LA Night over.
I'm rambling.
Put LA Night over.
I'm sorry, I'm rambling. I'm just passionate about this stuff, and I hate seeing where WWE is going with this talent.
We don't talk about it, but let me tell you something, man. For yours who don't know what the slogan is, and I need everybody saying it in the words of LA Knight. Lying is a skill.
Everybody.
Cappin
is not.
This is Jay. This is Meech. This was the main event. Like, subscribe, drop a comment.
Yes, sir. With everybody saying.